hearings and reserved its order on Ukraine's application against Russia, asking it to halt all military action in the country. The date for pronouncement of order will be notified by the court later. And the big focus at 6 p.m. We are talking about the future of Indian students who've returned from Ukraine and whether they are staring a bleak future. A petition has been filed in the Supreme Court. The petition seeks directions to allow medical students returning from Ukraine to complete their education in India. Petitioners argue that a solution could be reached by either opening offshore campuses in India or by permitting students to complete their education as per Indian syllabus. Meanwhile, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has also written to Prime Minister Modi, urging him to find a way out to enable the students to continue their studies here. But can these students complete their MBBS in India, and what are the options available to them? On the show, we'll put the spotlight on these concerns faced by student attorneys. All right, for more on this, I'm joined by Madhu. She's returned from Ukraine and she's a second-year medical student. Madhu, thank you for joining us. Thank you for speaking to Mirror Now. We are doing this special broadcast to understand the concerns of medical students such as yourself who've returned from Ukraine. You've escaped war, you've escaped bullets, and but back home, what is the biggest concern? You went there with a lot of dreams, but what about the future? What about the big doctor dream?
Actually, as you know, the war situation is it's eco. Why? Wait.
Madhu, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, yes, please go ahead. We can also hear you. Please go on.
Okay, so as you know, the war situation is going on in Ukraine. So currently, right now, from my university, we don't have like current information what will we do when our study will start. Online mode also. Right now, we don't have any update from the university, so we are really like worried about our studies. What will we do? Matlab, like this.
All right, I understand that you're concerned about your studies. When you were in Ukraine, could you tell us how much course did you cover and how much is left? What are the options that you're contemplating at the moment? Is there a plan B?
Okay. So right now I'm in second year of my course, and my 4 year is left. Like the
Mhm.
MBBS duration of MBBS course is 6 years. So actually, uh, I want to say that like uh, in NEET every year 16 lakh students appear in NEET, but only there are 50 to earlier it was like 40 to 50 seats available in India, but now they changed like 80,000. But rest of the students they are unable to get seats in like in MBBS India. So government is doing nothing in that. Like during the in Varanasi, Narendra Modi said that ki purani sarkarein like earlier government they don't have like a great method for in education system of in medical line. But I just want to say that Narendra Modi is in India from 2014 and it's 2022 now, so there is no any change in medical education system.
Right. Madhu, for the benefit of our viewers, could you help us understand the kind of fee structure that is in Ukraine as compared to India? Why did you choose to study in Ukraine and not in India? You said that not many changes have happened. There have not been many reforms as far as education is concerned. But what is the fee structure like in Ukraine to study MBBS?
Like in Ukraine, I paid like 3,900 USD dollars
Hmm.
per year.
Okay.
Per year. But if we talk about the fee structures in India for MBBS, the price is like starting from 23 lakh, like 20 up to 1 crore. So it's impossible for us to study in India in private colleges. But in Ukraine, I'm studying in government colleges. So it's a main factor. Even if I apply for like government colleges in India, they have also rules and regulations for the state quota. Like if I get a seat in MBBS in state system like Haryana, after doing MBBS I have to do like 5 to 6 years in Haryana. Also I have to do job in like in India. So it's there is like we have to give security money, donation money to the universities in India.
Mhm.
So it's a main factor. And the one thing is that I want to say that according to NMC, I just want to raise this question to NMC that according to NMC, they said that we have to do internship in Ukraine, like I am studying in Ukraine. It's okay, that's okay. But according to NMC, I also have to do once again internship in India.
Mhm.
What's the reason? Like if I'm doing internship in India, like we have malaria, dengue in India. Okay, okay. But how can I do internship there? Because in Ukraine there will be no cases of malaria and dengue. If I want to become a doctor in India, so I'm ready for doing internship in India. But what's the matter? Why should I do internship in Ukraine?
Absolutely. Madhu, please stay on with us. I'm also joined by Professor Akash Deep Muni, who's an educationist. Professor, thank you for making time and speaking to Mirror now. We were listening to Madhu, who was a second year student in Ukraine. She was completing her MBBS, but now she's back in India because of the ongoing war situation there. And we're talking about this issue because a PIL has been filed in the Supreme Court that wants students who've returned from Ukraine to complete their studies in India. What is your view on this? Because the students have been left in the lurch. They're staring at a future that's not very bright at the moment.
I totally agree. Most importantly, that is accolade mirror now on the type of journalism that you are doing, which is yeah. Is it clear to you?
I'm sorry, there is, yes, we are facing some audio issues with your link. There's some bad audio. All right, in the meantime, we'll try and fix your audio. I'll go back to Madhu in the meantime. Madhu, yes, you were making a point that you've paid a certain amount and there is a big challenge as far as internships is concerned. What is your next move? I know it is too early to say that you've just returned from Ukraine. The situation is very fluid. We don't know how this war ends, when it ends. But do you have a plan B in mind?
Like I'm still waiting for the news by Indian government. Like so many like so many leaders are saying that we can do our studies in Poland, Romania, like border of Ukraine. I just want to say that according to NMC we have to do our whole course in from only one university. So if we are changing our universities, like I'm in second, I'm doing from BSMU, and now I will change to India. So it's unvalid. So my degree is not valid. It's also a main issue. And the one main thing they were saying we can continue our study in Poland. So I just want to say that the currency of Poland is so like one Poland zloty is equal to 17.5 rupees. Why should I study there? It's so costly.
Absolutely. Madhu, I really hope that your dream of becoming a doctor, is fulfilled. But do you have in mind what kind of a specialization do you want to undertake? What kind of a doctor or a specialized medical expert do you want to be?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Audio issue.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that I really hope that your dream of becoming a doctor is fulfilled and all the situation normalizes and you get to complete your studies. But is there a specialization that you're looking at? Is there a specific field in medical science that you want to have an expertise in?
Like obviously, like I want to become a doctor, and for
Hmm.
specialty, I want to become a gynec doctor
Okay.
because gynec is so much like paid in India, or as you know, gynec it's famous in India too.
All right. Thank you so much, Madhu, for your time. I wish you all the best. I hope you become a great gynecologist. I hope the situation gets normal and this war ends. And several students like you who have no clarity about their future, I hope you do get a sense of clarity, and I hope you do become a gynecologist in future. Thank you so much for your time. Please take care of yourself.